So since the last time we covered diapering, I think this time we're going to cover toilet training procedures because I think sometimes people just think with all the sanitation rules and regulations that it's more difficult than it really is. If you come into it with the mindset that it's almost identical to diapering, except you are replacing the changing table with the toilet. So we'll talk about that as kind of we go along. But so here is the procedures here. And if you see, this is from the Mecklenburg County Health Department. So these are the procedures for sanitation and also for the environment rating scales, and should be a part of your day-to-day practice. This policy, like it says here, applies to all children that are in the process of being toilet trained, and they must be wearing pull-ups or cloth underwear. If they're wearing a diaper, then the diaper has to be changed at the changing table. And if the pull-up is soiled with feces, you go to the changing table. If you're in an older room, you don't have a changing table, then you can use a 2-inch thick wipeable mat in the bathroom. So step one, gather supplies just like you would with diapering. Take the child into the bathroom, put on your gloves. Okay, always put on your gloves. And the thing to remember with gloves is they have to be changed between children. So we'll mention that again at the end. Take off any soiled clothing, your pull-up diaper or pull-up underwear, place it in a plastic bag, and if it's a pull-up, then you put it in the covered trash cans. Clean the child using the wipes. That's an important step to remember because you have to think if the child wet in their pull-up, then that's been touching their skin. So you want to clean them using the wipes just like you would with a diaper. And then take the soiled wipes, take your gloves off, and then put them in the trash can. Then you're going to use the wipe to wipe your hands, right? And then allow the child to use the toilet, and then put the clean pull-up on the child and allow the child to wash their hands, and then the child goes to the classroom. All right, so the next step, you do have to clean the toilet. If the child soiled themselves or wet themselves, wet their pull-up, before you changed it, then their bottom has actually touched the toilet. The same thing with the changing table. They actually have touched the changing table. So the toilet and any other soiled surfaces, you're going to have to go through the process of cleaning with spraying with the soapy water, and then with your bleach water or your disinfectant, and then allowing it to air dry for 2 minutes, and then wiping it dry or letting it air dry if it's not going to be used immediately. And then the last step is always to wash your hands. And then you do have to wait those 2 minutes while the toilet is drying before you start with another child. And you have to wash your hands in between and reapply gloves. Okay, so does that sound simple enough? All right, I'm going to attach this to the email when I send it to you.